my people, my people, my people. It has been too long. Welcome back to the Twitch channel here for the CSFA. The Collegiate Sim Football Alliance is starting us off on a good note. I am happy to have you all here today. Welcome back. It's been a minute since we had some football in regards to our league on this channel, but we gotta bring it back to the fold. Welcome once again. It's been a pleasure running this thing for you, and I'm happy to start another season with you guys. We got plenty of more players coming into the fold. We're going to see some new players on both sides of the field on both of these teams. We've seen some in the first game. If you haven't seen the East Augusta and Mile High game that is already on YouTube, make sure you check it out, along with the last game we've had as well for the USFA. That was our red versus blue, Tacoma versus the homies in Huntington Beach. Make sure you show some love to those videos, like and all of that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel, as we always say. Subscribe, like, follow, all the good stuff. The Twitch is going to keep on rolling. I'm not going to stop until someone tells me to stop, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy here, and we got two great teams here. In this one, it's going to be Lake Geneva, the Lake Geneva University Owls, taking on the Central Houston Polytechnic Bloodhounds in what should be a real good game here. Show some love to all of them. I see y'all happy in the chat and everything like that. Let's go ahead and get it popping here today. Wow, what a way to end off week number one here. It's going to be fun, as LGU, they came off of their best season in their history. They've only been in for 2 seasons, but when you had one season where you went 0-12, there's only one way to go but up once you get that first victory. So shout out to them. They've retooled, and they're looking to be a top 2 contender, perhaps even the top, depending on how they do in this game. You never know what'll happen. And on the other side, just like I said in the introduction in the Discord, Central Houston Polytechnic has been there and done that. They've been in every single national championship game we've had since we started this thing. They've won 2 out of the 5, including the one last season. They have a new quarterback. They still have a great running back as well. That's going to be fun to watch them do their thing, along with the homies on the LGU side. They have a lot of talent all over the field. It's going to be fun, man. Let's go ahead and get this one rolling in just a little bit. I'm going to flip over to the gameplay section so you can see the predictions here, the verdict. As you can see, the verdict has CHP winning 51%, but all of the developers are leaning Lake Geneva, so those are the ones you want to see for the prime time. You really can't make it any better than that. I think I'm ready to go and get this one kick started. All the settings are good, or at least from what I've seen. I did a real nice check there. Everybody is up in here doing their thug thizzle. Let's get this one rolling. Hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and get. I see Beast up in the chat. How are you doing, big homie? And it's going to be a fun ride, man. Let's get it going. We're going to see Central Houston Polytechnic's first glimpse of their home field going into Axis Football 2023. That is another sight to see here. A great way to start off the switch for the season. And here it is. You see it right there. It just looks gorgeous. I love the top part. And I think they're going to be in a dome. I don't think any of the weather settings work for this one. So I think they're probably going to be mostly clean every time they go there. But hey, we made it here. Welcome to the final game of week number 1 for the CSFA. Waylon Jottle taking that one to around the 18-yard line, and let's get it popping. Then I flipped it up. There you go. Central Houston starting off at the 18-yard line here, giving it straight to Edwards, and I thought he fumbled the football, but I think they marked them down there. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. A nice tackle there by that defensive player, holding them to 0 yards. That was pretty close there. I thought it was a fumble, but Lopez is going to throw for the first time. Tries a comeback route. Is going to find Boom Hammer, his first catch of his CSFA career. Shout out to the homie. And we're going to move it over to the 30-yard line here for the Bloodhounds. They don't have Kevin Lee anymore, but James Evans says that he can fill his shoes and then some. Nice tackle there by the defensive lineman. Deegan taking him down. Setting up 2nd and 14. Pitching the right side to Edwards. Trying to make one man miss, but cannot quite do it. Setting up a quick 3rd down. Coming up here. Can LGU get the stop is the question. Lopez looking for a man middle of the field, and looks like that was a little bit out of his reach there. Not quite a drop. You could tell if it's a drop or not when you hear that like that's when you know it's a drop. So not a drop there, just a little bit out of the reach. And Lake Geneva is going to get their first crack on offense. Anthony Spencer is going to run over one man and takes it to the 34-yard line or so. Let's go ahead and get it popping. I see 5 people up in the chat. Where you at? I don't see you chatting. I need to see some people here. As Benjamin Henry, the former quarterback there for the OCSU Stallions, takes his first snap, and he's going to make a completion to the new tight end already, Robert Thump. Getting into the mix early as they set up a play here. Henry looking, right side is open. There goes Rage getting into the mix, and it's going to be 3rd and inches. Cactus Kill, I see you up in the chat. I see you. You was the return man on that one, Anthony Spencer. Good job for you. McNamerson, and if you broke that one tackle, I think he'd still be running, but it's going to be 1st down nonetheless as Lake Geneva moves closer to midfield.
Black 5. Go.
Taking the handoff, and looks like it's going to be sacked immediately. Could not get away from King. That's a bot player there. Not happening on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 20.
Green 29. Green 29. Set. Go.
Henry looking for a man. Right side's wide open for Kyle Bringer. Is going to take it inside the 35. And that's how you bounce back from a sack right there. Sorry, that was Carl Bringer. Kyle is the defensive player, but it's going to be going backwards there. Pablo Sanchez, the 3rd, gets sack of the day. Good job there as Pablo sets up a 2nd and 17 for this LGU defense here. Look for protection. He's got it. He's going to pass a quick left side to Shepard. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Not quite in field goal range, but Benjamin Henry so far perfect on the day. Henry looking, toss it in the middle of the field and in double coverage, and you can't be mad at that if you're a CHP fan. Made sure that pass wasn't going to go down. It looks like they're going to slow him down for a punt. There's going to be no type of pin right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. CHP's back on the field here. Who's going to strike first is the question. Lopez going to be hit and immediately sacked. I think that's the homie Cushing. Yes, it is. A lot of sacks early in this one, and now CHP is going backwards. Lopez looking for a man, tossing it to the right side, and Boomhammer's going to find another catch. Almost getting the 1st down, but it does make that 3rd down a lot more manageable here. Let's see if they could get something going here. 3rd and 5 coming. Motion man number 7. Going to hand off to Edwards, and he's going to get chopped down by Cushing before he can make it to the sticks. And he's going to have to send it back. LGU's defense is holding up. CHP held up on the last time. Let's see how they move with this punt. Molyneux, he's got the leg. Sending it to Spencer here. Look for another return. Couldn't make that first man miss like the last return. But hey, Lake Geneva's back on offense.
Ready.
Sending out the tight end there, Thump to the right side, and is going to pass out of it off the back foot and could not find his man. I believe that was Namey McNamerson with the target, but it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Green 33. Go.
Henry looking right side quickly, and Thump drags that one toe right there to get 2. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up now. See if they'll move up the field with this one.
Black 11. Black 11. Ready. Go.
Gonna look for a man middle of the field, and he's gonna find Bringer again, and that's gonna move the chains, and that'll be their first crack, or their second crack into enemy territory. 2 for 51 so far for Bringer. Haven't quite seen Sean McGowan quite yet. We'll see if they'll get them into the mix. Handoff here, and he's gonna get sacked again. They cannot stop that man. Actually, that's Jacobs right there on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 16 as we close out quarter number 1. Very quickly done there. Let's see what they got for 2nd and 16 after the sack. Move that curse out the way, my friend, and cross the middle. McNamerson, and he's going to lose yardage there. He's going to go backwards again. 3rd and 21. Dom Toretto Jr. making the play, and after that big pass to Bringer, it is going backwards here. Henry's looking. Toss this deep again. They could not find his man. McGowan just a little bit out of his reach, and they're going to have to punt it once again. And I still haven't learned that name there for the kicker, so I'm not even going to try it, but it's going to send it, and it's barely going to roll into the end zone. We are still scoreless. Defensive struggle here coming up. Okay, Lopez turned the tide here for the home team. Going to send the motion man to the left. I believe that's Waylon Jotto. Going to be Lopez looking left side, and nice defense there by the cornerback. Is going to set up 2nd and 10.
Red 31. Red 31.
2nd and 10. Another motion to the left, and they're going to hand off to Edwards, and he's not going to make that first man miss. Man, there goes that other one. Bringer making him down. I got to get him right. It's Kyle on defense and Carl on offense. Lopez makes one man miss, but not the second. He tried to scramble away, but Fletcher, it says he's just going to get up in that backfield and take him down, and that's going to set LGU up with some pretty good field position to see if they can take advantage of it. Spencer makes the catch there, and he just got speared there. Shout out to Edge and Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns, all those people. 1st and 10. Coming up with a 3 wide receiver set here. Lake Geneva trying to get this offense rolling. Has some big plays, but has not got a way to get some points. And Namerson, he was one broken tackle away from getting that one, but they're going to look at a 2nd and 4 here. 2 back set here. They're going to move Namey to the wide receiver spot and breaks 1 sack, but not the second again. They're just making this too difficult there for Benjamin Henry. 3rd and 13 coming up. Flame Dragon with the stop, and it's going to set up another play here. Right side is open. It could not hang on. Got to make that catch there, but it's not going to happen there. CHP is going to get it back once again. Still scoreless here. Going quickly through the spot. They're going to send this one away. 6:40 left in the second. No offense to speak of quite yet. Charlie Mack getting that one to around the 19. It's going to be up to who is going to make the first play. Edwards itching for the ball. They'll oblige him. He breaks 1 tackle and then almost got through the second, but he's going to fall forward for about 9. Beast is loving what he's seeing from the defense, but he wants some offensive love too, I'm sure. 2nd and 1. They're going to motion 22 to the tight end spot. Edwards shakes one off, but not the second, and they're going to lose some yards. Dion LeClaire making the play, and it's 3rd and 4. 4 wide receiver set here. Lopez looking under some pressure left side, and Mondo Garcia just a proper touch there from T-Lo, and is going to move the chain just like that down to the 32-yard line. But only where the offensive player can get to it. Can't ask for anything better than that, but they got to keep the drive moving as Edwards sheds one, fumbles the football, but Evans does pick it up, and it's going to be 2nd and 5. Looks like they're going to give Edwards a little bit of a break there. They've been running them like crazy. Hand off to Terry, shakes one, the second, and he's not going to get past the line of scrimmage, but he did fight for it. I'll give him that. 3rd and 7 coming. Looks like they're giving the homie Tom Edwards a little bit of a break, but it's 3rd and 7. Going for the jumbo set. And then Lopez is going to pass out of it, and a little bit over the head of the tight end there. Not going to happen on that play, and LGU once again getting the stop. Not Not a lot of offense here. And looks like Spencer miscalculated on that. Just going to run away. And is just going to get down inside the 5. That is a tough break there. I believe that's just a bot player there. Terry is a bot. Hand off here to McNamerson. Finds a little bit of a crease there. Danica's out there. Hasn't seen him.
Green 1.
2nd and 6. Henry's right side. There goes Shepard. And he's going to get hit. Once again, behind the line of scrimmage, trying to turn upfield. Could not quite find them. 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Can they get the first is the question. Not the greatest of position. They're going to try the run play. And Namerson just gets sniped right before he could get to the sticks. CHP calls timeout number 1. And I see right there, Cat Kill. You got so embarrassed. I ran away. I see it. It happens sometimes, homie. But it's going to be here for Charlie Mack. Going to look for a man here. Charlie Mack going to get to the 45-yard line or so. CHP now has 2 minutes and a real good chance to get some points if they could get some offense rolling. Lopez looking for a man left side here. There goes Boomhauer and almost fumbled the football again, but they mark him down. Turch, you've been up and down. Had some good plays, had some bad plays, but Lopez looking. Left side is open, and it looks like Edwards is going to drop that one. See, that is a drop. While you that's how you do it. Beast, he's talking about that hurdle right there. 3rd and 10. You see right there a few players getting tied up from LGU. That could be trouble, but Lopez going to find a man, but is not going away. And now LGU is getting that ball back. Yeah, offense is definitely popping off this game here. Could be a little bit of the jitters, but not happening on that drive. LGU has 1 minute 20 seconds, 3 timeouts. LGU's been having some solid plays, but it's really been one play and that's it. There goes Rage, and he cannot break that tackle. 2nd and 6. Four wide receiver set coming. Left side here, Matt Shepard's got that big catch. He's going to take it to the 20 and chop down. That's exactly what they was looking for. LGU looking to punch it in here. Left side is open. There goes Shepard again. Another catch. They'll call timeout number 2 here. And they're looking to punch it in for the first score of the game. 33 seconds left. So far scoreless, but can LGU clutch up is the question. Henry looking for touchdown number 1 in middle of the field, and there goes McKissick. That is a bot player for sure, but regardless of that, that's going to put LGU on top. And the first touchdown of Twitch for season number 6 will go to LGU. Kick is up in golden there for the Golden Owls. I'm not even sure why I called them the Golden Owls, probably because they have gold in their team, but that's besides the point. LGU looks to try to take the lead into the half. That's a really nice job. Waylon Jottle trying to return that pass to 20, and he does just that. 1st and 10, CHP has 23 seconds. I'm thinking that was a zone, like one of those shallow zones. Kind of just got caught. It happens sometimes. And it looked like the receiver went away from the football there. 2nd and 10 coming up for CHP.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
Lopez looking. Left side is open, and it looks like the the wide receiver could not quite adjust to the ball. And yeah, I think it was a little bit of an awareness thing too. That's why you got to keep on updating and coverage. Handoff. There goes Keys. They're taking that one to the, yeah, actually tried to make it past the first down line. Couldn't quite do it. And that's going to close out quarter number 2. We are at halftime. A little bit of a slow day in this one, but hey, can't be too mad at it. This is the first one. It's only going to get better with everyone updating. 12 for 16 on the day for Benjamin Henry, his first touchdown at LGU. Trevor Lopez on the other side, 4 for 11, 36 yards. Not a lot of yards, but we still got some time here. You see our game MVP so far, 3 for 29 on the day for Boomhauer in his first game. And you see right there, Bringer on the other side, 4 tackles, 3 of them for a loss, 2 deflected passes, so doing it all. You can't be mad at that. And let's go through the rest of the statistics here. 4 for 18 on the day for McNamerson, and 8 for 8 for Tom Edwards. So not a lot of yards here in the run game, but still got time to see what happens. Waylon Jottle haven't been doing too much along with Garcia. And then you look at the Lake Geneva side, Shepard, Bringer, and Rage are their main guys here. Bringer has a drop, but it'd be like that sometimes. And looking at the defensive players here, Molyneux, Dragon, and Sanchez are our user players here. And on the other side, Xavier Ali's there. I see Garrett Evans there with a tackle and a forced fumble. Kevin Cushion got a sack and 3 tackles. Looking pretty nice so far. Still got plenty of time left. Pretty balanced in the plays department. And on the yards department, is going towards Lake Geneva. So got to give him a little credit there. Solid job on getting the ball down the field. And outside of that, no turnovers, a lot of sacks so far early, but we still got game to play. Throw your threes in the chat on your boy. I don't know why we aren't running anyways. I went 100 run. 100 run. I mean, I think it's still just the fact that you know how that Pokemon, like the 256, like even if it has a 100% accuracy, it still can miss. So maybe I'm thinking is that, I'm not sure. Bacon, and avoids the sack, and he just throws that one away. I was thinking he was going to take off and run, but he just took the run away there. I mean, he took the throw away there. 2nd and 10. Let's see what LGU could do. Moving, thump to the tight end spot. Looking for a man, and could not hang on to that one. A little bit of nice defense as well. 3rd down and 10 coming. Henry looking right side and could not get his man again. Once again, very nicely defended, but is not going to happen. 4th and 10 coming up. Yeah, but it's been like multiple times on 1st down. Yeah, but that is, I did what you said. I made sure everything was in. Don't blame me. It'll be 1st and 10 starting off at the 8-yard line. Looks like the the special teams guy just let the ball roll for whatever reason. But CHP has the ball, and they have a lot of playmakers here to get something going. Pitching the right side to Edwards. He's going to get around 5 to start this one off. Make that 4.
Green 3. Green. Sit hut.
Lopez looking under a lot of pressure and just threw that one away. That was good awareness there by him, because I've seen quarterbacks in other situations hold on to the football, and that would have been a safety. But 3rd down and 6 coming. Need the conversion. Try to at least give themselves a chance to get some good punting room. But looks like Kevin Cushion says, I'm not worried about how far you punt from. Just give us the ball back. And LGU is going to have some really good field position here, assuming he was supposed to go over to the ball, and it looks like he's not doing that, and he's going to let the ball roll outside the 30. Definitely could not get that one going like he wanted to, but hey, LGU has the football regardless. They got the jumbo set rolling, motion out one of the tight ends to the left side, but they're going to push to the right and just get sniped. It's going to be Jacobs with the play. 2nd and 15 coming up. Henry looking for a man. Is wide open, but there's a flag on the play for Rage. I think it's coming back, and it is. How is it holding on Rage and he was on the receiver? That is not. That's besides the point. 2nd and 25 now. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I'm not even sure about that, but we're gonna move all along. 2nd and 25. Right side is open. Could not get that catch. Hey. It ain't perfect. I think it got confused with one of the players in the depth chart.
Ready? Hike.
He is in the spot that you told me to get him in. And there goes Sean McGowan trying to get into double coverage. Not going to happen. Looks like CHP got saved after that penalty, but they will get the ball back here. He's on the field. Charlie Mack trying to get that past the 38. Not going to happen. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming.
Blue 33. Blue 33. Ready. Go.
Edwards chopped down again, and this defensive line is not playing games. That's where he was last season though.
Black 41. Go.
Handoff here. Edwards shakes one off, not the second again in this linebacker core and cornerback. Man, Lake Geneva is making it very, very hard there for who's supposed to be one of the top running backs here. Will Lopez is going to toss this one deep right side, and nicely defended there by who I believe is Xavier Ali. I don't quite remember his number, but once again, Lake Geneva gets the stop. Molyneux with the punt. It looks like he's not going to run away this time around. Spencer wants another return, and he's going to take that one to the 27-yard line. And this is a game that sort of favors LGU, assuming their defense continues to hold up. They're going to try to hand off to McNamerson. Tries to make one man miss, but not quite doing it. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming. Was that Waylon Jotto on the tackle? That would be crazy. But Henry's looking. Middle of the field is open there for McNamerson. Going to make it 3rd and 1 here. Won't be surprised we see a run here on this play. And they're going to do just that. Up the middle. Not getting the stop. LGU keeps their offense on the field. 7 for 20. So less than 3 yards there for McNamerson. I'm sure he wants a little bit more than that. A fake and a double pressure here in his face. Another sack for Sanchez, the 3rd. 2nd and 19 coming. And he's talking about he wants to make new players. Like, all you have to do is just update and you'll be beasting. But he's sending everyone deep. There's an open man and just overthrows him a tad. And that is not going to get the job there. Seems like every good step either of these offenses take, they get a step back. Henry's looking again, tossing it right side. There goes Bringer again, and he's going to make up for it. 1st and 10 for LGU. That is a beautiful pass there, especially after that last one that went over that receiver's head. But it's going to be a 3-wide set. Another sack again. Another blitz coming up for King, and it's going to be 2nd and 20. Too many sacks indeed. So far, a lot of defense, a lot of offensive missteps. I think they're nervous off the back foot and almost picked off, almost caught as well. That was a 50-50 ball right there. 3rd and 20. Madeline Keys so far blank on the score sheet, looking for a man. It's Henry wide open, and once again over the head of Sean McGowan, who has not found his juice here in this matchup. Passes just a little bit off the mark every time we've seen him get the toss, but that is just a beautiful punt, but not too beautiful. It's going into the end zone inside right at the 20. There is no Kevin Lee for this CHP offense. It has not been working for them in a consistent basis. They're going to try to run play on the reverse, and there goes Kevin Cushion hounding them down. No pun intended, as the 3rd quarter starts to wind down. 2nd and 6 coming. LGU's quarterback started out with 75%, sheds one man off, and once again, these defenders are just too fast for their own good. Bringer getting the stop. 3rd and 6.
Blue 47.
Hand off to Edwards, and he's going to get the 1st down. A nice job there. Flipping over to Terry real quick. See if they can give that homie Edwards some Gatorade, you know what I'm saying? Motion and Jotto, they're going to give it to Terry, and he's going to get a decent enough gain there of about 3. Tom Edwards coming back into the game. Let's see what they do from here as they move to the pistol. But hey, we got to end that one. It's the fourth quarter. I need some fours. 4 ads. Do I need to pause it? I'll pause after this play if need be. So y'all good with the ads. Handoff here, Edwards. And he's going to get another carry. Not quite getting too much there as Edwards hits the field for this 3rd down. Then she says he wants a pass. Looking for a man right side. There goes Waylon Jottle, and the drive continues there for CHP. Edwards getting back into the field. Let's see how they get this one going. Handoff here, Edwards. A hurdle and almost broke away. What a move there by Edwards. And they're saying, like, let's flip it out a little bit. Ernest Terry back onto the field. Going to the 2-back set, handoff to Terry, and he's going to get sniped. And that's going to set up 2nd and 12. Best way to avoid ads is to subscribe to your boys. There goes Evans getting the catch right there, getting to the 30, make that the 29. And this is clearly CHP's best drive so far. They want to keep it going. Handoff here to Terry. He's not going to get the first that way, but it's going to be 4th and 3. CHP is going to set up for that field goal here. Molyneux, one of the better kickers in the CSFA, is going to be kick up and kick golden for 46. So CHP will get their first points of the season. It took them 3 quarters and some change, but it happened. See, Turts, you're cool. So I did not pause it. I'm sorry. I didn't get a response quick enough, so I didn't know. But Sean McGowan on the return there. And LGU still has the lead here. No interceptions, no fumble recoveries or anything like that. But they're going to give it to McNamerson. Sheds 1 off, and he's going to get maybe another 3 or so. 2nd and 7 coming up. CHP looking for a stop. Give their offense a chance. Henry's looking. Middle of the field. There goes Shepard again. He's going to get the catch. And LGU's on the move to the 35-yard line. 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Benjamin Harry, his first game for LGU. Doing a decent enough job. There goes McNamerson. He's going to get hit in the backfield there. But he's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. That's really about it. Henry looking. Right side is open there for Armani Taylor Davis, and he's just going to take that one out of bounds. Keep the clock on the side for whatever reason. I would have kept on running me personally, but that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up as Benjamin Henry gets over 200 yards for the day. Handoff here to McNamerson and chopped down immediately as he gets 2. Drive continues on. LGU into CHP territory. And now he's going to go 5 wide here. Henry looking for a man right side and could not find his man there. I think that was McKissick. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming.
Black 11. Black 11.
Looks like some defenders in the backfield tied up. A little bit middle of the field. There goes McNamerson right out the backfield. And he's going to get inside the 20. And LGU picking up some steam on offense here. Benjamin Henry looking to get their team into the end zone. Perhaps shut the door on this game. Looking for a man right side. There goes Stump. Breaks 1 tackle. He's going to keep on running. He's going to get the first down by himself. That is just stellar football from the freshman. How do you do? Handoff. There goes Armani Taylor Davis. He looked like he ran into his own man there in the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd and goal regardless. 2nd and goal here. Handoff. McNamerson and sniped immediately in the backfield. CHP doing their damnness to make sure they don't get into that end zone. Look at the linebacker there already with 10 tackles. Right, left side here, McNamerson chopped down, and he cannot get into the end zone right at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal, and it looks like they're going to take the field goal, not do anything too crazy, just take the points. This is always a bad spot on this left side. LGU electing to see if they could let the clock run. CHP's electing not to call a timeout. But looks like all day from that is going to be a 10-3 game so far. Beast did everything they could to get that defense right. And with a little bit of offense, they could tie this ball game up as Waylon Jotto looking for the first step, or look past the 20, get into the 23. It's not game yet. Left side here, Edwards shakes one, not the second. Trying to keep it on the ground. It did not work in their favor. 2nd and 7 coming. See if they could get their playmaker out the backfield some touches. It didn't work out in their favor. And they're going to try to run again. Breaking one tackle, not the second. They're electing not to throw the football for whatever reason. 3rd and 4 coming. 19 for 40 on the day for Edwards. Not pretty, I must say. Lopez looking for the first and cannot find his man. And this could spell doom if CHP cannot get through with the system. 4th and 4 coming. They're going to motion out a man. Lopez quick to the right side, and Edwards does come clutch, and he's going to get the first, but they got to keep it going here. 1st and 10 coming. Hurrying up to the line here. Lopez looking for a man. Left side is open. There goes Boomhammer again with the catch, and he's going to get the first down. Did he get the first? Yes, he did. Down to the 48-yard line. 51 seconds left. This game is still going here. Lopez looking. He's taking off the run. There's a man. He breaks one tackle, but not the second. He's going to get 5 as CHP calls their final timeout. His first gonna be Lopez looking, send his left side and could not connect the dots there to the receiver. Is gonna be 3rd and 4. 36 seconds left. All it takes is one play, but can LGU get the stop? Lopez looking for a man, tossing deep left side, and nice defense there by the cornerback, and now make it 4th down. Can they get 4 yards is the question. You see right there, not a pretty day there for Trevor Lopez's debut. And he's going to get sacked to close the deal by Cushing. And that is going to wrap this one up tonight. Final score will be 10-3. Lake Geneva keeps CHP out of the end zone to seal the deal. All it took was one touchdown offensively. But that is going to be your final for our first Twitch game here. 10-3. LGU moves to 1-0. CHP to 0-1. So they'll be joining the 0-1 Mile High Football Giants, along with LGU getting to 1-0. They'll also be joining East Augusta, if you remember the last game. So decent enough game. Not a lot of offensive prowess there, but hey, defense is the part of the game as well. Both of them, in my opinion, played very, very well defensively. So if they could keep on playing like that, it's all good to go. But let's check out these stats real quick. It's like Deion LeClaire had 7 tackles, 4 of them for a loss. Solid day from him. 19 for 32, 250, 1 TD, no interceptions. No interceptions thrown either way. Kind of interesting there. Lopez 40% there. Definitely not a game he wants to, write home to mom about, but got to keep on updating along with the players. Use this game as motivation, as I always say. And this game will be a lot different next time, I'm sure. There's going to be a lot of big time plays, if you know what I'm saying. Naaman McNamerson for Lake Geneva, average 2.3, 12 for 27, 19 for 40 there for the homie Tom Edwards in his final home opener of his CSFA career. He's going to be going to the draft next season. Can't wait to see what he does in the big leagues. Wide receiver wise, Boomhammer 4 for 39. He led the way there for CHP. On the other side, let me go with the rest of them. Waylon Jotto only had 1 catch for 14 yards. Edwards had 1 for 12, also had a drop. On the other side, Shepard 5 for 84. A lot of drops here on the offensive side here, 3 for 79, 3 for 10 on the day for Rage. Bringer doing his thing, 3 for 79, good job. And on the defensive side, Sanchez, 3 tackles, 2 sacks. Flame Dragon, a sack with 3 tackles. Patrick McGowan there, 5 tackles. And on the other side, Cushing, 6 tackles, 2 sacks. Let's see here, Evans with 5 tackles, Xavier Ali with 3, and Kyle Bringer with 5. So got the Bringers there doing their thing. Let's see, total plays. Looks like Lake Geneva won that battle in regards to the plays and the yards. Held them under 100 yards. That's pretty crazy for the offense. Definitely need to do some fine tuning. Make sure everything's good there. A lot of sacks there, 9 total. 6 of them going to CHP, but it did not help them get the victory. Unfortunate. It be like that sometimes. Checking into the stats here. Average 13.2 yards a catch. Can't be mad at that. A little bit there for the run game. Need a little work. Let's see. Rage with 3 for 10. McNamerson 3 for 27 there. Thump on his first game, 3 for 21. Ronnie Taylor Davis had that 1 catch for 17 yards. McKissick had that 1 for 12. And McGowan had 4 targets and no drops, but surprised to see he was left blank out there. Got to give shout out to that cornerback number 1. Whoever was guarding him made it very, very hard for him to make some plays. So you got to give that credit to him. On the defensive side, Leclerc was 7, Cushing was 6, Garrett Evans with 5. AC Bringer there with 5, Spencer with 4. Also got a tackle for loss there. Damian Chambers with 3, Xavier Ali with 3. Let's see, McGowan doing his thing with 2. Well, actually, the wide receiver, how you do it. Jovic with 1, and Jordan Dean also there with 1. Return game here, 4 for 27 on the day. Let's see, McGowan 2 for 43, only had 2 returns. Made them count as best he could. 21.5 on the return. And let's check out the homies in CHP. Molyneux doing his thing with the 1 field goal there that he only made, and the punt there, averaging 48.1 on the punt. Solid job overall there. Passing wise, averaged 10.3 on the reception. A lot of runs there, but did not amount to too much, unfortunately. Wide receiver wise, Boomhammer led the way. Waylon Jotwell 1 for 14. James Evans with 1 for 10. Edwards with 1 for 12. A lot of ones there for the receivers, so they're going to be working on that in the preparation going into week number 2. Stanley, Holshin, and Terry all go blank on the day. Defensively, got Jacobs with 10, McGowan with 5. Let's see, Marshall with 4. Sanchez 3 tackles, 2 sacks. Solid job. Molyneux getting 3. Dragon getting 3 with a sack. Danica Keys getting 2. Let's see, who else is here? Don Terrell Jr. getting 1 as well. So that's it there. And on the return side, 3 for 19, 6.5 there for Mac, and Waylon Jotto there getting 16 on the return. So that's going to wrap this one up, folks. We got through the CSFA for week number 1, and we still have the USFA to hit. So make sure you stand by for that. We got the double header coming. It's going to be Arizona and Pittsburgh, and also be Charlotte and St. Louis going head to head. I'm not sure which one will be the first game. I will figure that out tomorrow. But thank you all so much for joining us in this one. We're going to go ahead and set up for the games tomorrow. That'll be on the Saturday. Can't wait to see who gets the victories. And let's go ahead and get into it. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Stay safe and